Welcome back to the morning show. We're live from downtown Jackson at the Consumers Energy Innovation Center. And joining us now is the president and CEO of Consumers Energy, Garrick Rochow. Garrick, good morning.
Well, thanks for having me on the morning show.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. It's great to be here. I can't believe it's been 10 years since remember Governor Snyder came down and we were across the street?
I do remember that. It was a great day. We opened up the building. It was all refreshed. And what I'm really excited about is what we're doing in here now.
What is it? What are you guys doing? Because it's different. When you started, it was something, and now it's become something else.
Well, right now what we're using is what we call our digital first, right? And our applications and analytics team are down here. But that's a lot of ways to say, how do we deliver better for our customers, better digital solutions to improve customer service? How do we improve frustration points for our coworkers? And how do we improve from a cost perspective? Because there are so many solutions out there that help improve the cost profile. So our customers pay less for the energy that they use.
It's kind of like your own Silicon Valley right here in the heart of downtown
It's better than
Jackson.
Silicon Valley. It's in the Midwest. It's in Jackson, right? That's far better than being out in California, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And the environment down here is wonderful. Teamwork, fast-paced, and again, all for the customer.
Yeah. We got about 50 people in this building that are coming in here 3 days a week, and they work in these pods. You're going to hear some of the teams, the Thunderbirds today. We got the Super Cows down at the end. I think that's what they're called, the Super Cows. But regardless of their names here, they work in small groups. There's quick collaboration. We're able to develop technology solutions, digital solutions that help improve the business. And they can do it rapidly. We see about a 30% improvement by having people face-to-face, collaborating together to make these solutions for our customers.
When you were a kid, Garrick, were you into this technology and this digital stuff?
Go Concord High School. Proud Concord High School graduate. Go Yellow Jackets, right?
Well, I knew Garrick when he was in high school. I took his senior pictures.
Really? You're dating yourself with a lot of material you're delivering
and
today.
I took his wedding pictures.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
Really?
So we always have this wonderful memory of. My wife and I have this wonderful memory of Bart here.
So every time you see Bart, you feel young.
Yes. But it was Mr. Framby's, 7th and 8th grade. We had these IBM PET computers, and we got like one Commodore 64 with floppy drives. We thought we were in heaven with that Commodore 64. And that's how I learned. But I will tell you more today. It's more about, how do our customers want to use our service?
Sure.
They don't want to talk to people necessarily and call into a call center. They want to interface digitally. They expect to have applications that are available to track their work. They expect us to be efficient, and there's just so many ways we can do that through digital.
Isn't it amazing how society's changed, and we want everything immediately?
Yes. Sometimes that's a stress point for me. Like, I want it immediately too. And sometimes, we've got a great team that works hard, and and what we're developing here keeps us on that path of moving it faster than and how our customers expect it.
And just today you announced that your natural gas prices to the customer this winter are 28% lower than the national average.
Yeah, can you imagine this right now in January where people are using natural gas to heat their homes? We're dropping the price of natural gas. Can you imagine that? 28% below the Midwest average. And how do we do that? Like, we buy natural gas in the summer when prices are low, when people are not using natural gas to heat it. We store it, and then we deliver it to our customers right now. What a safe way to deliver home heating for our customers, and our prices are dropping. Like, that's a great place to be.
Beyond the Innovation Center, how do you look at your company's relationship with Jackson?
This is home, right? I go back to Concord, but regardless of who the CEO is, like, our Foot brothers founded us right here in Jackson. And we've been in nearly 140 years. We've been in Michigan, we've been in Jackson. This is our home. And this, bringing people back into the workplace to collaborate, to produce technology solutions that are going to position the company for the future. Like, there's no better place than Jackson to do that. And so it's our commitment. Like, we're out here on MLK. That's been a big project from a redevelopment piece. We've helped to clear the space for the new store. Right now, our line crews have spent a lot of time over the summer and fall, not just doing the infrastructure work on MLK, but doing all the side streets. So it's like, when there is an opportunity to reinvest in our community, we're all in. So.
Well, the company's obviously been here for going on 150 years.
Yeah.
So it's been a mainline company, a utility, a provider of electric, gas. It's been a company that's just been very traditional back in the day. How has the company evolved? When you call it a high-tech company, that's kind of, for someone that's not familiar with the industry, that seems unusual.
Well, the basics are still true today. We're going to deliver heat to your home, we're going to deliver light to your home, and that's an important quality of life that we do. We attract jobs, we invest in communities. That's all true. But customers are expecting a different pace, they're expecting different services. And for us to truly deliver a better service, for us to take cost out of the business, we have to adapt. We can't do things the way we always have done things. And so when I think about digital, it's everywhere from software and technology on the electric grid across the gas system. It's robotics and how do we automate our work in the field and how do we improve our work in the field, all the way to artificial intelligence. And when you're able to better predict how storms will impact the state and how your assets out there, the poles and wires will handle the weather, and you can be quicker at responding. You can build a stronger system so people don't have to do that with that interruption. And so there's just so much horsepower out there. And so we spend a lot of time. This center is designed to put the right people together, smart people together, to put new solutions in place. And so it does require a little creative thinking as a company that's been around for 150 years, or nearly 150 years.
Let's talk more broadly about Consumers Energy. What were some successes from this past year, and then what are some of your priorities for 26?
We're really excited about the jobs that have been created in the state. That's important whether it's a local store, a local community, Main Street, or manufacturing. So we hooked up Hemlock Semiconductor with additional load growth. Out in Marshall, the Ford facility, Switch in Grand Rapids. And so growing jobs, growing investment in Michigan is critically important in addition to all the communities. We're investing more in the electric system. I've replaced, not I personally, but our line workers have our number of transformers replaced increased by 20% this year, poles by 40%, wire by 40%. So we're making the system stronger. We're bringing down the price of gas when our customers need it most in the heating season. Our engagement has went up from a company perspective. We're fortunate enough to have a good financial year this year. We're able to give $5 million back to local nonprofits for those who are struggling to pay their energy bills. And from an energy waste reduction perspective, we've talked about that in the show in the past, we've saved our customers 2% in terms of their use. When you use less, you pay less, and that's great from an affordability perspective. So that's a lot of 25. 26, our focus is on digital. Our focus is on how do we continue to grow this technology, how do we continue to cultivate with this team. There's opportunities for data centers in Michigan. We can do that without raising residential rates. Let me clear that up. We can do data centers without raising electric rates. And so we got to track some of that technology. It's a once in a generation opportunity we have. And then continue to invest in our electric and gas systems so they're safe and reliable for our customers.
Yeah, and we're about to see things happen like in Marshall with the Blue Oval and Saline, and even Leone Township is looking at what they can do to attract high tech and keep the neighbors happy.
Yeah, this AI work that's underway and the ability to use high computing, it's moving, and there's no going back. And just the opportunities to improve your life, your business, you name it, we use it regularly. And bottom line, it's here. Now we can miss that opportunity. These are billions of dollars investment in the state. In one area we're working right now in West Michigan, just one of their data centers out of 3 is a 25% increase in the property tax base. Imagine what that will mean for city streets, public services, the schools, it can even lower people's property taxes. And that's fundamentally can change things for a great state like Michigan.
We're going to be talking with others from your company down here in the Innovation Center this morning. What do you hope viewers and customers notice?
Well, I hope they're excited about where we're headed as a company and how we're bringing more technology, how they interface with us, which will improve service levels, but also they know, and hopefully they know, that we're taking and improving the efficiency of how we do business, and that's going to keep their bills just as low as possible for the electricity and gas that they need for their homes.
I think the electricity and the gas, they're better over here than, but it really is, it's not a commodity anymore.
No, it's not. It's light, it's heat. It's like, I was telling some of the students in there, right now at the local hospital, I know that they're doing a heart surgery. You know it because they're doing them all the time, right? And that equipment that's in there is powered by Consumers Energy. It's keeping that person alive. That's quality of life. frankly, in some parts of the world, just doesn't exist. But we have it here in the U.S., and we get to serve every day to deliver that amazing heat and light.
What I think is neat is that Consumers Energy is led by a hometown boy.
Yeah, it's very cool.
You know, you're looking at attracting people. You know, you've got two things I know you want to do. You want to bring people to the community because you do need some great talent, but you also want to grow your talent like you. So for you, you know, you went away a little bit. You came back. What was it why did you want to be here and raise your family here in this community?
This is a great community. It really is a great community. Like, you know, I kidded around, this is better than Silicon Valley, but like, it's Midwest. It's the Midwest, how people work together. It's the Midwest and how people treat each other with respect. It's a welcoming community. You don't get that every place across the world or across the U.S. And why not go to a place where you're welcome when you can do big things and make big things happen? We were just with some of the women from Northwest High School, and really, we're like, now I'm offering them jobs too. But like, this is a great place to work where you can have an amazing career and work in an amazing community and do really important things in the world. And so, like, Jackson's home.
That's awesome. Garrick, want to thank you for joining us today, and thank you for hosting us. We certainly appreciate it.
It's great to have you in the Innovation Center. So
Now I had a chance to talk with the Thunderbirds team. Let's take a look.